Hey friends, happy Monday. Let's get warmed up, running or marching in place. Adding in the arms, we got chest and glutes today. Our chest moves are a reverse press, a rotating press, and a straight arm pullover. Our glute moves are all going to be with a band around our thighs. We have a squat pulse, a donkey kick, and an open and close bridge pulse. And then we're gonna go back to our chest moves for the burnout round. Okay, arm circles forward. The repeating moves this week are a rotating press and a straight arm pullover. Those are the only two. I tried to repeat a glute move, but it was hard because we used weights and I wanted to switch over to bands, so we're just switching over to all banded glute moves this week. Let's go back. So reverse press, I'm gonna do 17 and a half, rotating press, 25s, straight arm pullover, 17 and a halves. Open and close. And let's kick out in front of us, hand opposite leg. Hope you all had a fantastic Easter weekend. Hope you were able to spend time with friends or family or outdoors, however you like to spend time. Hope you were able to do that this past weekend. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. We are going to start with a reverse press. So, got my 17 and a halves. And what we are going to do is we are going to set up with our arms bent and our hands facing towards us. So our arms are kind of down at an angle. And what we're going to do is we're going to press those weights up almost into like a V shape and then lower down slowly, okay? This is it. This is the entire move, okay? Make sure that lower back is arched and we're breathing. Weather was beautiful here over the weekend, so that was very nice to be able to go outside. Played a little basketball. It's a good weekend. Pretty relaxing actually for a holiday weekend. 3, 2, 1, nice job. Rotating press. Got my 25s here. So we're gonna load up. Going to press up as if we are doing a regular chest press, but then we're gonna rotate our hands in towards each other. Then we're gonna rotate as we come back down. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. And straight arm pullover. I'm going to go back to the 17 and a halves. Lower down. Pull back up to the starting position. Now, I did not bump up on either of these moves this week. I played around with my weights beforehand. Knew for a fact that if I tried to bump up, I wasn't going to complete one rep, or at least not with good form anyway. So I decided to keep it at the same reps. And hopefully in the upcoming weeks, I'll be able to increase my weight. Now, if you are feeling differently than I am, you're feeling very strong, you feel like you could absolutely bump up, please do that. Never stay at the same weight because I stay at the same weight, okay? I let you all know what weights I'm using just for kind of a frame of reference. 3, 2, 1, nice job. But I never want you all to feel pressure from it to do certain things when you know it's in your best interest to do something else, right? Okay, I left my sheet over there. I'll go grab it just in case. Okay, so if you had anything happened during that set, dropped, went up in weights, anything like that, make sure you make your notes. We are gonna go back into the reverse press. Slide all the way back. Palms facing back towards our face. Press those weights up into a V. And then lower down slowly. Arch that lower back up off the ground. Press up and rotate. Rotate and come down slowly. As soon as your arms hit the ground, we're popping right back up if we can. Way over halfway done with this move. Oh, man. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Straight on pull over. 17.5. Arms up, slight bend in those elbows, lower back behind you, pull back up. Halfway done. I want you all to do the same. If you ever feel like your grip is slipping, take a second, readjust, and jump back in. I'd rather you do that than try to push through and end up getting hurt. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. 30-second break. We're going to do that one more time with the heavier weights. And we'll move on to our glute moves. Woo. It's warming up here in Missouri. It's getting close to 70 right now. All right. One more time, friends. Reverse press. Palms facing back towards you. Arch that lower back. Press up and together. Use those chest muscles, okay? If you have to use a lighter weight, because maybe that's all you have, or maybe you're just working on form, that is fine, but make sure you're engaging those muscles just like you would during the burnout round, okay? You can still make progress with lighter weights if that's all you have for right now, but we have to be very intentional about how we are moving the weight and how you're using those muscles. Three, 2, 1. Rotating press. I'm gonna try these 25s. We'll see how it goes. Let's do it. attachments off my weight. I really struggled on the last round with these. And just judging by those rotating presses, I need to drop weight a little bit, okay? Now I am dropping weight so I can make sure I am using correct form, and maybe I can get in a couple more reps. Always want you to try to go a little bit heavier unless you feel like you cannot use correct form, then I would rather you drop down. Form over ego every single time. 2, 1, nice job. Need to move the weights and also snap a band on around your thighs. I'm going to use a medium. And we are going to start off standing. So you'll need to come up. So we are going to start with the squat pulse. All right, friends. We're going to put pressure on that band. We're going to come down into a squat. And we are going to pulse up and down. Okay? This move is challenging. At the 30-second mark, at halfway, I will let you all know you can stand, shake it out, jump back in. Okay? I do a couple shakes on each leg, right back into it. Push those hips back. Booty is going to be on fire. Keep going. My mat's sliding around on me. 3, 2, 1. Come on down to the ground. We're going to go into a donkey kick. So we're going to come on our hands and knees. We're going to pick one leg. We're going to kick out behind us and come in slowly. I'll let you know when to switch sides. Oh, gosh. Switch in 3, 2, 1. Make sure that core is engaged and your hands are underneath your shoulders. Together. So we are going to do an open and close pulse. We're going to come up. We are going to keep those hips up. We're going to pulse open and close. If you're unable to keep your hips up the whole time, you can do a regular open and close bridge where you lower down and pop up. If that feels better for you, you can do that. You can also pop the band off if you need to, okay? But otherwise, I want your hips to stay up and we're just opening and closing, okay? Anything like me, your ass is going to be screaming, so you are going to have to probably tell it to shut up today, okay? Because remember, it's our brain that's going to tell us to stop. It's our brain that's going to tell us to quit. Our glutes are fine. They're uncomfortable, but they're fine, okay? Keep going. 3, 2, 1, lower down. Nice job. 30-second break. You will need to stand at some point so we can go back to those squats. Please do it slowly. Don't want anybody tripping. All right. I'm gonna have that 2 more times, friends. Quote for the day. Not the whole wall, or the next next brick. Okay, let's go ahead and put pressure on that band. We're gonna do squat pulses. I sent to our little text group. If you want to be part of that, I send daily texts Monday through Fridays. Sometimes on the weekends, but definitely Monday through Friday. In the mornings, I send little texts and I send quotes or motivation, sometimes tips or reminders. But I sent you all 3, 2, 1, shake it out. I sent you all a quote that said, don't worry about building the whole wall. Don't focus on it. Focus on just laying the next brick. Okay? And now, we are, oh my gosh. Shut up, ass. Oh, man. We are 1 week into 60 Days to Strong. And it's really easy at this point. 3, 2, 1, ouch. Donkey kick to start focusing on how much longer we have, right? Oh my gosh, we still have so much time. And we only have a week down and this and that's this many days. And when in reality, focusing on how long something's going to take, 3, 2, 1, other side, is really going to set us back because that's going to feel overwhelming, right? If we sit and go, oh my gosh, I still have, 53 days left or whatever we have left at this point, and that's 8 weeks and there's no way I'm going to make it and this and that. No. But if we just focus on the brick, which is today, 3, 2, 1, today is the brick, okay? What can I do today to make my day successful? Okay? Bring those hips up, open and close. So, when am I getting in my big ass salad? We're gonna plan that. You're already here doing this with me, so you've gotten this far, right? What are gonna be my proteins for my meals? When am I gonna go on some walks today? Things like that. But if we just focus on the day, right? It is going to seem much less overwhelming than going, oh my gosh, I have this many days left. How am I gonna make it through this? Or on this day I have, this event, like how am I gonna handle that, right? If we're always looking towards the future and we're always going, this is going to be too much, eventually it will become too much for you. Okay? 3, 2, 1. So, if you need to write it down on a note card or write it down on your mirror or, I don't know. If you're somebody who needs this reminder, you can write down something like just today or focus on today or the next brick, right? To remind yourself to not get so far ahead of yourself, to not let, insecurities and not let worry kind of overtake you and throw you off course whenever you've gotten a really good start to this challenge. All right? Okay, come on down, put pressure on that band. We're gonna pulse up and down. Last time. Thank goodness. Of the 5 habits, the 2 that I really like to knock out early, and by early I mean not in the evening, okay? Because I don't work out until afternoon. That's just me. Oh shoot, I forgot to tell you when to take a break. Oh well, we're done. 3, 2, 1. Donkey kick. Sorry guys. Kick one leg back. I work out in the afternoon, but when I talk about early, I mean like I'm not trying to mark things off like right before bed, stuff like that. But big ass salad and my workout, right? I like marking those off before the evening because it makes me feel accomplished. 3, 2, 1. I like getting in my big ass salad for lunch because number one, then I don't have to try to figure out, you know, my family situation along with me trying to get in a big ass salad. If I have it for lunch, it's done. And then that opens up dinner for me. But I just really like marking off those two habits earlier in the day because that also kind of minimizes 3, 2, 1. It minimizes that overwhelm because we already got 2 of them knocked off. All we got is those last 3, and those are usually ones that kind of have to build throughout the day, right? Walking, protein, and calories. So a lot of times those won't be done until evening. You could possibly get your walking done super early too. If you're somebody who goes for a run or a walk in the morning, you could mark that off earlier. But if you're also saving everything for the evening, once again, I feel like that's going to cause some overwhelm. So if that's something you did last week, you found yourself struggling, maybe this week we try a little bit different method, okay? Be stern about your goals, be flexible with your method. All right, if there's anything last week that did not work for you, do not do it again this week. Do something different until you find something that works for you, and then you make it a habit. 3, 2, 1, nice job, pop that band off. All right, we are back to these chest moves. I'm gonna use 12s and 8s. So 8 for the reverse press, 8 a straight arm pullover, and then 12 for the rotating press. Woo! All right, friends. Reverse press. Grab those 8s, arch that lower back. We're gonna press those weights up, squeeze those chest muscles, lower down slowly. Come back up. Really focus on that form. Focus on engaging those muscles. Make that mind-muscle connection. Be sure that you're breathing. Man, friends, those glute moves, they hit hard today. I don't know if it's just me and kind of feeling a little bit weaker today. 3, 2, 1, rotating press, 12s. But man, my booty is on fire. Let me know what you all thought. Did your glutes work today too, or am I just feeling it more than normal? I don't know. I do know that squat pulse is always a booty burner, so there is that. So it might just be a combination of the 3 moves. That's okay though. We can do hard things. Two, 1, straight arm pullover. Arms up, lower back behind you. Pull up. stretching out your core. Oh, nice job. We're gonna cross one leg over top of the other. We're gonna do a figure 4 down here on the ground. Hook those hands behind your leg. Pull back gently towards yourself. Other side. All right, let's come all the way up. Let's hook those hands behind our back. Open that chest up. Ooh, really stretch that chest out. And bring those hands around to the front, cross one over top of the other. Roll your head and shoulders forward, pressing your hands together. Separate those shoulder blades. And let's stretch out our shoulders. Take one arm, pull it across and press down gently. Other side. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Awesome job today, friends. Started week number 2, starting strong. I will see y'all tomorrow for back and total body. I'll see you then.